from this Mormon evening again at Saturday again. I already twice made conference on this morning evening. This is actually secondary. 16 August 2025. Actually, I don't very clear, but being pushed to make conference report again on this evening. Seems about Arab countries just yelling in my ear. I mean, through this moment experience, contact happening, and suddenly seems about countries also, peoples, or meaning also public, domestic each others. Seems want to complain about case supernatural on this day, but seems agree. I mean, I'm not very clear. Seems want to make acclamation or just agree for my testify on internet also. Since for about civil war through countries, not kinda domestic government interest anymore. Since want to talk about Islam for about Arab countries, but just want to blackguarding me as particular also. I'm not very clear on this evening. Actually already twice, okay, on this morning evening. Just got contact similar with that. I don't know. I'm being pushed, being yelling, contact, say I need to make sustained conference report as soon as possible. For me, this progress actually seems about public, each countries or delegations of them also. But sadly, contact say they're actually from China's peoples want to complain about Islam for Internet ID 666 want to discover evening, but seems getting clear contact say also from United States of America want to complain again. Really not very sure, but say this is actually about business on Asia for about online networking actually just match for the situations actually supernatural. No need to be case actually because about that actually I'm kinda confused for that, okay? Not very clear. That's on this evening. You can also contact scenes from India peoples also similar for is testified for about the contacting. But it's actually definitive still about my case actually because directly to my evening definitive just contacting me on this moment. not somebody else. I mean, my confirmations context is also for general case Landerform for about motherland each others, Asia, or about Arab also. This actually momentum for connect to each other, since for about dominations ability just get transformed through these moment situations actually. Context also for hating Islam international, seems from Asia. I'm being suggested to make blunder for about my 666 actually. No need to be pushed to become true, because kind of about Islam actually. Contact similar with that also came to my evening on this calendar. Okay, I'm trying my best for about my English speech. Okay, international general, stay particular rodeo in here. International 666 1 ko discovery minute. Got confirmations also say this actually step or meaning also strategy for about international connection Islam actually on this blaming. My context say from Asia actually, but I just disturbed for that by my claim discovery numbering of evils. And I got contact confirmations also. This actually being acclamations, being permissions to become forum actually international case contacting each other supernatural on this day. Because about that, I'm definitely being left behind for my case also. That's for my opinion actually. I want to apologize to Arab for about my international speech to English, because that's actually my learn, my scholarships actually since my time. Kind of coincidence on these moment years. My context said this actually being manipulated, being conspired, but about the basic case already being found by police and also international since last night actually for about my parents' legacy. Just become another situations actually. Context for meaning also case actually since first beginning about Landerform for ownership, and just coincidence got in dispute with my parents' legacy actually. Already being mafia context definitive being criminal by court and also scumbag peoples from domestic. That's our relations illegal also to international of them. Context this already being blunder actually being different situations and also explanations for about suspect identity actually already each others. And I think because about that, I'm definitely available for my case, but about my suit also, meaning my reward money also. Got contact for that on this moment evening. I hope we can understand for about my explanations in here. I already got connected very near visual and audio happening with the police of Indonesia also on this evening. My contacts say Indonesia government from Jakarta definitive already delegate police also to meet with me on this day, on this request. I'm definitely going to be really associations. I want to apologize just being disturbed again on this moment. Since from internet networking Indonesia just get connected with me. Yeah, I'm going to be realizations contact say from police on this evening. My money going to be come through. My case already being taken care by police, already being mediations for me, and also about my project also definitely being considerance. Got contact for about that also on this moment evening, and that's contact say they're actually include for agents for about international actually made agreement with Indonesian government to about my internet case actually. During about that also got disturbed contact happening also say Indonesia Islam also want to make complaint but about my claim internet because just get agreement or situations to international Islam for meaning also about the country of Iran. And also for about my conference yesterday also they kind of upset because I'm definitive general international for my connections. Think also about United States and also Facebook and also about Alien Farm International. Quite surprised by them because definitely being alibi and being performed on internet but about supporting my case actually. Triple 6 call discovery going to become true. International appointment with alien family. Kinda shock, kinda surprise for Islam Indonesia. Got contact about that also on this moment evening. But for specific, I think these actually conspirations that's already being planned, already being consensus among friendship by chambers and charters in years before 2008. Seems for about internet global also just mess for this day. Context say kind of upset because being busted. This actually activity that's already being planned from Asia. There's also internet global. Context say international factions politic actually to against United States of America, but being pioneer for a case by International 666 one discovery Asia for about India and also China, and it can also Indonesia country. Internet global with iconic social media there also. Context say this actually says MERC, chatting global, and also Yahoo Messenger, Yahoo Mail. Just being busted by Internet RE666 on discovery on the progress. Got confirmations also say from country of Israel also chasing on this evening, on this morning also probability very young. Say actually they include to Arab continents and need to be thinking by the RE666 on discovery for not left behind them through this moment progress actually. They're actually part of Arab continent committee for about the appointment and also project need to be put on internet by 666 on discovery. That's also my confirmations on this moment evening. Kind of surprise for me because they're fairly clear for the yelling. But I don't quite sure also. Meanwhile, I think that's a kind of manipulations also. Just hallucinations also. I don't know. Seems this actually bandits connections contact Supra actually just being assessment by international. The gut feeling for about local peoples actually in my town actually for this contacting actually since this morning through this evening also, not from international actually. I don't know. I just report for that so can be affiliate because I got contact. Actually, I'm being considered by international for about my internet definitive available and our educations can be continued for become project and also case and police office actually definitive near for the truth. Really shocking. I got visual and contact very clear since duo or ambiguous because based on my visual happening they kind of from local neighborhood actually, but suddenly they just transform contact happening visual performs international peoples seems from Arab or even also United States of America. Are they connected each other? I'm not very clear just report for that. There seems families like triad or mafia just believing, just in trust, definitive similar with colleague each others, contacting me and definitive one testify, one statement that need to be reported by me on this evening. Contact just happening is similar with that also. Want to say apologize, okay, for about my speech, but I think based on my confirmations yesterday, kind of simple actually for being understand about my English speech. Okay, I'll continue again. This actually being haunted by me. I am feeling also. Actually, criminal want to make situations, case conditions that manipulate actually for terror or perhaps just being agreed also by international because there actually want connections groups on this day. Probability about internet global connections for them since 2008 or years before 2008. Got contact also say for about local police actually definitive put me as a premier alibi to public situations case on domestic Indonesia. This actually kind of conversations which already being a proof, definitive match, definitive similar with my internet statement. Not kind of different actually, based my contact also say from local police that I believe I still being blocked also, even that actually for the confirmations to me, because since yesterday actually I'm still being intimidated. I know kinda understand if that's actually still being doubt for the truth actually. I'm definitely being blamed by the contact happening. Even that say from local peoples also. But my contact through this moment evening also say actually very many non-responsible persons actually that's already being experienced for the court also by government. Not kind of responsible context say for that, but for my reference actually not kind of complete for that. I'm being contact until this moment evening. I mean, see, for about my case actually, there isn't wrong actually for about the statement. Definitely already being proved by government and police also. But to about the executions or meaning also responsibility in my case, actually the pointer problem context say actually already being infantry, but seems going to be responsible not by suspect actually. I still not any clue for that. Context say probability going to be responsible by government, not by suspect actually, because suspect already been known. Actually, probability non-responsible in front of law. Definitive already being experienced since years before by government. They're actually also from international actually for their domiciliary journey, not kind of permanent also, and also from local scumbag also, some jerk or not make sense personality suspect. I mean, my context are similar also with the regions or suspect from non-responsible persons or peoples that's non-permanently actually domiciliary address in my country. A guy contact also say I'm definitely being confused also, being lying also. Contact about internet global also for my indications, connections, their colleague from internet global also. I got contact. Actually, I need to be carefully also, but I'm being pushed for take risk about the connections also. Context say this actually going to responsible also by Landerform International, because premier actually about them on United States of America. And being confirmations already many people from internet global made template or banner or short video to supporting my case actually. I need to attention about that and take some for my template video so it can be matched throughout the connections or confirmations next. Actually not kinda similar for the meaning actually context but about that I'm definitely potential to be sweet court also being lying by them, but definitive I still being used being suggest but about that also. And takes actually one packet case actually for identifying this community actually, these groups each others actually suspect actually confusing. My confirmation next say I'm being blamed, being confused about the contact also. Actually, I'm not kinda truth for my perceptions about internet global friendships. My confirmation say they're actually colleague of a suspect, not for me actually. Since years before 6661 discovering, my contacts say they actually already known each other's kinda conspirations on this progress actually, because I just made internet code for case supernatural, which meaning about them also actually as suspect on the case. But about Islam International also, context say actually the blame also philanthropies or the foundations progress until these years actually include also suspect and kind of blunder also for explain their connections to United States of America also. I'm being a plus because kind of neutral actually, but being suggest to carefully because our indications also suspect actually on authority for blunder. The confirmations also on this progress. Even that about Islam International. Context phenomenon which I mean actually dominance also include about Asia. There are actually connections for Middle Asia that include also India to Iran, or even also about United States of America also with them. Got contact say my case actually momentum for blow up the situations years before about case international, which meaning on correlations or similar with my case supernatural. That's actually already been conversations with alien family, but being left behind because the progress is kind of science dominant actually, not supernatural. It takes a Pentagon since years of Elvis Presley already become courtesy or document that's also in Arab, the alien family also document also exists in Arab. Adjust momentum can take say kind of coincidence to be in dispute with me, founder of 666 in the world. Definitely for being approved but need to be carefully. My confirmation say actually this progress probability feel about my country also at last. International connections Indonesian Republic actually. There's already been assessments for about this activity supernatural by international since years before my reform. I'm definitive blunder context still on hope actually, definitive still on chance, on probability to be success about my case also. It just need to be wait because also the supernatural actually international agenda actually from conversations with alien family to about code human commanding goes from grave code 666 code pentagram Satan code millennium. I'm definitive being attentions because about that also. And since before my reform actually kind of popular to countries, including also United States of America, but about mark of the beast or about pentagram Satan also and another. I'm being jealous. That's also for next. The God confirmation say for about my domestic local also. Actually non-fair. They're actually local ethnic. Still want to camouflage about their status also identity because also include oknum or Indonesian national politic also chambers among actually. I'm definitive victims context being target actually to be not success about my case actually. And that goes to about the correlations chronology case also between peoples or meaning also about my parents also their friends their friendships actually I mean since years ago. And take kinda exposed about them actually because I made this advocating. That actually goes about them also. There actually include also for what I mean on this case suspect That's also my confirmations. Definitive context just being mediations by alien family but about their conversations with countries since years before my reform. Got 666. Got him commanding ghosts from grave. Got pentagram Satan. Millennium. Don't take kind of surprise because after this progress actually I'm being targeted. That kind of makes sense actually. Don't take I'm alone for one conditions need to be understood by me. The National Time for Republic. Repeat historical case millennium. Emerter. Alien reincarnation human. Got human commanding ghosts from grave. Got Iqwa. Got religions. Got pentagram Satan. Holy Spirit destiny. But I'm still confident in here. Okay, I'm still confident in here. My neighborhood kind of silent, just cry on my ear. But I think still dangerous actually, because about this progress definitely already been known by us, our indications for about their potential, want to show themselves in front of law. The non-responsible community can take kind of blunder actually but about their access also to about politics and government, kind of mafia, but for another persons. Got confirmation say my country actually part for the connections also. This actually connections global Islam International, which include also for about United States of America. Being matched actually, coincidence rendezvous to about the existence internet on this day. Ordinary by peoples. That's kind of access for efficiency. They meet each other. That's my contact on this evening. And I'm still optimist actually, because peoples also seems optimistic about the situations to their status as suspect, which I mean on internet. Kind of risk actually, but I think I still on probability, okay? It's going to be appointment international 666 alien family definitive exists. There's my contact say actually connection trust in United States of America, and also in Asia and Arab Islam International, and through also Europe, to countries there also. I think that's all for this moment evening again. I already made this report again until this calendar. I want to say thank you very much to United Nations. That's actually already visual audio in my evening. And I want to say thank you very much also to Islam International, Arab countries, and also Israel. I want to say thank you very much also to Alien Family International. Congratulations for your reform on this millennium, so Alien. From me, 666 in the world. I think that's all. Already being resumed by me on this evening. I don't know, I just report for my experience. This contact kind of racing, very sound knowledge, and seems many people wrong, but I believe that's actually an alibi, because we already in 2025, and definitely I'm being confirmations also. My case actually exists for about people's ordinary situations on international, as similar with me, can say about that, even to Arab and countries there, and also Israel, and even also on United States of America. This actually exists. That's my confirmations also. Say from international. Thank you very much. I'm going to meet again next. I think already enough for the durations. I'm definitely being blunder since this about business. Some people doesn't want me to consent for about this conference. That's perhaps going to catch them. I suspect also. I'm being pushed to close these reports. Catch you later. Context similar with that. Catch you later. Want to apologize for my English speech. I'm from Indonesia country, but I learned. I think so. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom Kristiani. Bodhisatya. Om Swantiasu. I'm kind of scared in here. I'm definitely being bankrupt. My pocket still being sick, still being rogo. And I think I see for the suspect in front of me. They're actually local peoples in my neighborhood. I am on hunch for that. Definitive indications. I don't know. Context say this actually from Asia, India, or China. Kind of confusing. Going to catch you later, okay? I want to apologize for my conference, not kind of video, because I want to take a break for a while. This video visual actually been confirmed to me. Need to be anticipated for about food activity. See you again. I love you, Sir Alan. I'll keep support for about you. I believe, okay? I believe National Metropolitan Time for Republic Ethereum Galactica Interplanet, isn't it? Interplanet Time for Republic Interplanet Metropolitan Sky is state in the cloud with angels, and about this case, of course, gaming commanding goes from Greek. See you again.